Hi, Gemini. Welcome back. All right, I'm getting a late start today, but hey, I am here now, right? I hope y'all are enjoying your day so far. Let's get into this. See what is going on in Gemini's energy spirit. Please and thank you. Give us a clear, concise message. Remember, guys, there's no timestamp on these readings. Whenever you find this message and it resonates with you, then it was meant for you. Okay, so the first card out is going to be the Eight of Swords. So there's something going on, like something stuck in your head. Maybe it's an idea, or it could just be something that is holding you back because you're thinking about something, possibly like in a negative way, where you're thinking like you can't do something, right? But then we have the Strength card, so it makes me feel like you're a lot stronger than you think. But then we have the Four of Coins in reverse. So maybe you just think that you don't have the skills for something, or the resources to something, or the finances to something. I'm going to pull out all the cards, guys, for you. And then we're going to start doing some verifying and dig deeper. Okay? So that came out and that came out. But the good thing here, Gemini, is that I see is that you're coming in as the strength here. So you being the strength, it's kind of like you're very driven, okay? You could be a very driven person, but it's more than that. It's like you're dedicated to something. So why you're in this Eight of Swords energy is mind-boggling because it's holding you back. So, this could be like somebody put an idea into your head. Sometimes we think things, and especially if it was from when you were a child. I'm not saying that it is, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just using this as an example. But sometimes, like, we get ideas in our head, and it kind of, like, stays there. And then we don't know why we think it. Like, once we realize that we're thinking wrong about something, we think back, like, why did I think that, But even as an adult, we do this as well, right? So even as an adult, we might think a certain way, or we think of something as being, like, for instance, maybe in your situation, you're overthinking something, right? And it's like part of that is fear, right? But the thing is, what I'm trying to say is that sometimes we think wrong about things, and I feel like that's what is going on in your situation. Okay, I think maybe you are restricting yourself because of some kind of idea, or you feel powerless, right? I am getting bullying too, so there's an energy of bullying, right? We have the Star card coming out, so I am getting a level of bullying. Maybe it was could be from an Aquarius, but doesn't have to be. And I feel like with the Star card coming out, it's because you have put so much, like, this is something that you really want. That's why you're in the Eight of Swords energies, because, like, this is something that you have possibly been dreaming about for, like, a long, long time, and you have just wanted it so badly that you're afraid that you're not going to get it, okay? Because that's what I'm getting from this energy. Unfortunately, from what I'm seeing here, it's holding you back, right? We do have the Strength card coming out for you, so it just makes me feel like you have it. You have what you need. You know what I mean? And I think what's holding you back is because of possibly finances. Okay? I do feel like you have the power here to face your fears. I think you're getting to that stage here with you coming out as the Strength card. Like, you're finally getting to that stage where you're like, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to face my fears. Who cares if I don't have the money or the resources or something? Okay? You might also be trying to regain something here as well. And I think that's possibly confirmation for one of you. Okay? Let's see. Let me get some more information about that card. I'm going to split the cards real quick. The Moon card is coming out in reverse. So, yeah, that's confirmation for me. That means you are letting go of fears and you're getting ready to make something happen, because you are coming into this reading as the Emperor as well. Okay? Or you're dealing with an Emperor. Could be either or. Let me go ahead and verify. Something's telling me to split the cards, guys, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So it is the Emperor. So this could be a father figure, it could be your boss, it could be um, maybe somebody in the family, because we do have the Ten of Cups coming out. So it could be somebody that you've had problems with in the family. Very strong father figure type of energy coming out here. Okay, with the King of Cups coming out. So this could be an Aries that you're dealing with, or it could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, because the King of Teacups can be any water sign basically, right? Um, More so, well, I was just gonna say something. Hmm. So there's like some kind of family problems or ending of family problems, but I do believe there is family problems because we have this card coming out. So it's like you're having to draw the line at something. And I think that's where you're going into, Gemini, at this time, is where you're finally standing up for yourself. You're finally protecting what you really want here. Okay. And I feel like this is where you are persevering. Okay. Now, it might be very difficult. This might be a very challenging situation. It might even be heartbreaking for you with the Three of Swords coming out. Maybe because of that person's their attitude. We have the Temptation card coming out. Okay, so verifying the Three of Swords. Tell me more, Spirit. Give me one more card for that. It might be because of some kind of toxicity and you're having to really stand up. Maybe, see, because I kind of had this feeling that this was something that could have been an idea that was putting, yes. I felt like it was something that was put in your head since childhood, and I got that from over here. And I feel like this is just confirming it, that there is something here that was going on since you were a child that put this idea into your head. Oh, you know what's coming to mind, Gemini? When I was 3, I started writing songs. And my stepdad told my mom that I was the devil. So they used to lock me in my room and they would starve me, because my stepdad thought that he was going to starve out the demon in me. And it didn't starve out the demon in me. Actually, it made me, they took away everything out of the room. I didn't have anything, just a mattress on the floor. And what happened was I started writing more songs because I was so miserable and I was so hungry and I was thirsty, and it was torture because like I could smell them eating food and I could hear them laughing in the other room. So it was really difficult for me. And I couldn't stop singing. It was like every time I would go outside, I would hear the birds, singing, and I would hear the wind blowing, and I would hear music, and like music would come out of my chest. And it was just a part of me that I couldn't stop. Even now, I'm always making songs up. Like seriously, you could just random stuff. Like I'll just start randomly coming up with songs just like out of the blue. It just, and I do it every day. Sometimes they're funny, sometimes they're sad. My daughter laughs when they're funny, and she pouts when they're sad. But it's just like random songs just pop into my head. Different melodies, right? It's giving me that kind of, I'm not saying that you went through something like that, but for years I always felt so bad, like I had to hide my songs, right? It wasn't until about 5 or 6 years ago that I embraced that part of myself, because I felt like, why would God make me this way? You know what I mean? Like if I wasn't supposed to be a writer, or like I just felt like, I'm a writer. That's what I do, right? It's just a part of who I am. It's like breathing. It's like sleeping. And so they made me feel very ashamed of myself. So I felt like I always had to hide my songs. I think as a teenager, maybe boys used to hide their porn, and there I was hiding my list of songs under my bed. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. And they did that to me until I was about 9 or 10, and then I finally learned to start hiding my stuff. and not to sing so loudly so they couldn't hear me, because I would like get really into it. My first song was Mama's a Brute, and it was like, my mama is a brute, my mama is a brute, and that was like my first song at 3. Actually, I think I was younger than that, because I think she was pregnant with my little brother, and that was like my first song. I was like a little headbanger, you know. So, anyways, because I did that, and because I was like really into it, and I was there, you know, headbanging. My mama is a brute. My mama is a brute. And they were like, "Oh, she's possessed. She's the devil." No, I wasn't. I was expressing myself through music, right? Oh goodness, give me 1 second, guys. Sorry. And I feel like something similar might have happened to you, not to the extreme, but to where there is something here where there's an idea that was stuck in your head, Gemini, and it very well could have been from your family, because from what I'm seeing here in your situation, there was toxicity, okay? Toxicity in your family. And not only that, but look right here, we have the suspension card coming out, which is like you changing your perspective about things, even though it hurts. Like the 3 of Swords is coming out, so it's like even though it's a painful process that you're going through, I feel like you're finally realizing. And with the Temptation card, I just feel like you're realizing how toxic your family was, and how that it has affected you even till today. Like, you are not able to do the things that you really want. Why? Because somebody put something in your head. You're not following your true calling. That's what I'm feeling from this. Okay, like you're not following your true path because of somebody else's opinion or their what they've done to you. Now, I do see the 8 of Wands coming out in reverse, so I feel like you have possibly cut off contact with these people, communication with these people, or you just stopped talking about this specific problem with these people, right? And I do believe that's what's leading to this 3 of Swords, because it's coming right after the 7 of Wands. So it's like you're having to defend these people, but it's like it's heartbreaking that you have to do this. Like, it's heartbreaking that you have to stand up for yourself against people that you love, right? And that's what I'm getting. So let's move on. I do feel like with the Knight of Wands coming out in reverse, you might feel like depleted energetically, okay? Maybe this has really depleted you. No, Gemini. What is going on? We have the Fool card in reverse. What? So you're not going to follow your dreams because of somebody else? Because of what? Of the 6 of Wands in reverse? Like, okay, let me wrap my brain around this. Excuse me, guys. So you're not going to want to take a risk because what? Somebody told you that you're not going to win? Is that why? Because that's what this is saying. Like why try? That's what I'm hearing. Like, why try if you're not going to win? Gemini, do it for the joy. Do it because it's something that you've been dreaming about. Do it for the experience. Sometimes winning or losing is not really the main factor. It's the experience of getting up and going for what you want. And if you don't win, and I don't understand what it is that you're trying to win, but if you don't win or you don't get the recognition that you want, it might not be coming quickly. You know, it might not be something that that's going to be immediate. You know, sometimes people have to work at something for a long time before they get success, you know. I do see the World card in reverse, and I'm looking at the 2 of Coins in reverse. Oh, goodness, my dog is barking outside. But, you know, you want to have that experience. You know, the worstest thing you can do is go through life with regrets of the things that you didn't do. You know, it's like if you regret the mistakes that you made, it's like, okay, but the mistakes of not trying or not going for something, it's like the worstest mistakes, because you think about like, wow, what could have your life been, you know? And it's just like, it's like realizing at the end of the road, you're gonna look back and realize like, wow, You lost out on some kind of joy that you would have had, that you could have shared with other people, or something that you could have done for other people, or you know what I'm saying? Because most things that are like this, like a dream, it's usually like something that has other people involved as well, right? Okay, so or maybe you're a writer. I mean, it's not coming out, but I'm just going to use it as an example. If you're a writer, you want to share your writings with the world, right? So it's like the joy of connecting with other people, right? Something like that, because I am seeing the world card coming out in reverse, and I feel like you're not connecting with other people, right? The world card, in this situation, it's making me feel like this might be like the web or some kind of communication in this situation. I'm seeing the Six of Cups with the Four of Cups. So I'm feeling like it's family rejection or something like that. So it's giving me that very strong feeling here. Let me wrap my brains around this. See, I do feel like even now you're probably at this point where like you're looking at the past and like wondering what happened, what went wrong or something. Maybe somebody rejected you or pushed you away or something like that. I do feel very strongly here that Spirit is saying to let the past go, right? And I think a large part of that is the ideas that they put into your head. Okay, I feel like a very strong part of that is like letting go of those things that used to bind you, those things that used to hold you down, the things that your family said, their opinions, their, you know what I'm saying? And with the Two of Coins coming out in reverse, it makes me feel like, oops, sorry. It makes me feel very strongly that Gemini, Spirit is saying you need to make a decision. And the decision is now. Like, you need to make a decision to go for something. It's giving me that song. It's now or never. You know that song? My love won't wait. Remember? So, I don't know who sings that. It's now or never. My love. Elvis Presley, I think. So, it's something like that. So Spirit, so there's a message in that. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, there's a message in that. And I feel like with the Strength card coming out in reverse and this card, it's like Spirit is saying don't wait until you're too old. Like, what are you doing? Okay, with the Strength card coming out in reverse, I just feel like that's confirmation for me that I'm telling you correctly, right? So Spirit is saying, like, what are you waiting for? You know, it's like, do it now. Go for it. Don't wait until you're too old. Don't wait until you're weak. Don't wait until you don't have the strength to get up. Don't wait until you don't have the energy. What are you waiting for? You know, that's the energy I'm getting here. I think Spirit is throwing out a very strong message for you today here. And for me, I feel like it's just very pretty clear. I mean, it's just like boom, boom, boom. And it's like, Ninja, tell her, you know? Tell her this, Ninja, tell her that, you know? So I just feel like in this message, it's a very strong message for you to go for it, you know? Don't wait. Spirit, is there anything else here that you want Gemini to know? Is there anything else that you want Gemini to know before I close this out? I usually just pull out 10 cards and then that's it. But let me just see if there's anything else. You know what? Let me try my other deck real quick. The one I haven't used. Spirit, is there any message here for Gemini before I close this out? Okay, we have the Three of Swords coming out. So Spirit wants you to go for it. You see? Spirit wants you to look forward. Go for something. The Three of Swords, I just feel like with the Three of Swords coming out, Spirit wants you to go for it, because if not, you're going to be in this huge heartache, okay? You're going to cause your own heartache. They caused your heartache in the past, and they're causing your heartache now, but you're going to cause your heartache in the future, okay? That's what I'm hearing, okay? To go for it, you're going to have it, right? We have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse coming out. Okay, I don't know what... I'm surprised. Let's see. What is that about? And the Queen of Wands in reverse. Oh, you're going to become very... Okay, so I feel like Spirit is saying you're going to end up becoming a very bitter person. You're going to lose out on the, like, riches. You're going to lose out on wealth. You're going to lose out on all that royalties, maybe, or you're going to lose out on something that you're supposed to be on, a path that you're supposed to be on. Now you're an adult, so it's like, how do I say this? Like, now you're an adult, right? So now when you look back, when you get older, you're not going to have anybody else to blame but yourself. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Like, you're going to get to an age and you're going to be like, damn. First, you're going to get to that point where you're going to be like, first you let them do it to you, and then you did it to yourself. And that's going to be the worstest one. That's like going to be like, that is what's going to eat you. And that is what's going to end up making you so friggin' bitter. Because you're going to be angry at yourself, which is worse than being angry and upset about them. Okay? I'm telling you, it's like 100 times worse when you do something to yourself. Okay? It's like 100 times worse, because it's like, you just want to kick yourself. You know what I mean? I mean, when they do it, you want to kick them, but it's worse when you want to kick yourself. You know what I'm saying? Gemini, go for it. This is a clear message. I mean, this message could not get any clearer. It's just like so clear. Okay? It's like the first day of color television. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Remember the black and white screens, those little tiny TVs we had? And then all of a sudden, like, I think it was in the 80s, boom, color television, big old screens. I mean, it was just like clear as day, right? Like, you could see, and now they have this new technology where you can even see the pimples on the actress's face. I mean, could it get any clearer than that, right? Gemini, that's the situation here. This reading could not get any clearer. Okay, Spirit is saying, do it, go, or you are going to end up this bitter, mad, angry, regretful, vengeful, beep, you know what I'm saying, down the road if you don't go for it today. Yeah, I'm serious. This reading is just like, boom, it's clear. It is so clear. I have never had a reading so clear. Like, seriously. Oh, usually I'm like, okay, what does that mean? Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? But this reading was like, boom, 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 boom. As clear as day. I'm going to get out of this reading, okay? I can't think of anything else to ask Spirit, so Gemini, go for it, all right? Catch me in the next one, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.